On the 27th of May 2022, 19-year-old Izamema Natuta was found not guilty of murder in the fatal beating of a man who posed as a woman in the dating app Tinder. It all began on the 10th of April 2021 when 40-year-old Jerry Smith created a 21-year-old female profile on Tinder named Angie Renee, who matched with Izamema. Izamema and one of his friends, Deshaun Elder, arranged to meet with Jerry at his apartment, located at 119 North Main Street in Blacksburg, Virginia. Jerry hid his face in an almost pitch-black room and requested the men to wear a blindfold before entering the premises. Deshaun recalled feeling disturbed by this, and he and Izamema left. Later, Izamema returned to the same apartment, and Jerry performed oral acts on him. As Izamema left, Jerry gave him $50 as a gift. When Izamema told his friends what happened, they made fun of him, suggesting that Angie might be a man. On the 31st of May 2021, Izamema and two of his friends went to Jerry's apartment to confront him about his gender. However, Izamema entered the residence alone. While on the bed with Jerry, Izamema pointed the flashlight of his cell phone at Jerry's face and determined that he wasn't a woman. Jerry then grabbed Izamema by the balls and he retaliated by hitting Jerry in the face with the back of his hand. As Jerry reached for a knife under his bed, Izamema punched him multiple times in the face. As he fell to the floor, he repeatedly stomped on his head until he made gurgling noises. Security footage captured him leaving the property with his two mates. On the 1st of June 2021, the authorities responded to Jerry's apartment for a welfare check when they discovered his lifeless body. Izamema was identified as a suspect and he was arrested and charged with Jerry's murder the following day. Izamema was released on a $75,000 bond on the condition that he wore an ankle monitor and remained under house arrest. An autopsy revealed that Jerry died of blunt force trauma to his head and face. He lost multiple teeth and had multiple skull fractures. Most of the bones in his face were broken, and he had swelling and bleeding on his brain. In court, Izamema said he felt shocked and violated, and in disbelief that someone tricked him and lied to him. Izamema's lawyer argued that his client shouldn't be charged with second-degree murder, and that he acted in self-defense after fearing for his life. The jury agreed and found Izamema not guilty. A 10-year-old girl has shot and killed her 41-year-old neighbour LaShawn Rogers after she got into a fight with her 31-year-old mother Lucretia Isaac. The incident occurred at around 11:45 p.m. on the 30th of May 2022, while LaShawn was grilling outside a unit located at the Jenikin Gardens apartment on Mercy Drive in Orlando, Florida. Neighbours watched Lucretia, who appeared to be intoxicated, walk up to the mother and slapped her. LaShawn then slapped her back before the two women got into a scuffle. At some point, Lucretia handed her daughter a bag that contained a gun. The girl pulled the loaded firearm from the bag and shot LaShawn twice. LaShawn was rushed to the Orlando Regional Medical Center, where she was later pronounced dead. Lucretia was arrested on charges of manslaughter by culpable negligence, child neglect, contributing to delinquency of a minor, and aggravated assault with a firearm, and is held in custody without bond. The 10-year-old girl has not been named due to being a minor. The authorities are deciding whether the girl will face any charges. 40-year-old Charles Allen is behind bars after randomly shooting at 3 vehicles driving past his house, killing 8-year-old Quarius Dunham and injuring his father. The incident occurred at around 2 p.m. on the 28th of May 2022, when the authorities responded to calls of shots fired from his property along Old River Road in Florence, South Carolina. Quarius is in the backseat of one of the vehicles his father was driving when he was shot in the neck and was rushed to the hospital in a critical condition and was placed on life support. The boy's father was struck in the leg and is expected to recover, while the boy's mother was unharmed. No one from the other vehicles were injured. The SWAT team arrived at the crime scene, where they located Charles at his home, and after a brief standoff, they took him into custody. The authorities said that Charles, who has a history of being methed up, thought that people were out to get him. He shot at walls inside his home before aiming at the cars. The following day, Quarius' family made the difficult decision to remove him from life support. Charles has been charged with murder, attempted murder and firearm offences. He's held at the Florence County Detention Facility without bail. The boy and his family were on vacation from Portsmouth, New Hampshire before being fired upon. Florence County Sheriff T.J. Joy said it's heartbreaking. We've got an 8-year-old shot for no reason. No reason. He's got a history. He's incarcerated now without incident. Just a senseless act.